ready.
Hello and what is up guys, my name is PixelPolish and welcome to the show where I'll be going through the latest releases and announcements from the ever-growing PlayStation Vita world. As usual, there's a lot to talk about, so let's see what's going on in Vita news for Saturday, 23rd of May 2015. Goofy smash hit Octodad will waddle its way to PlayStation Vita next week. The long-anticipated Vita version will be cross-buy with the PlayStation 4 version, so if you already own the PS4 copy, you'll get this one free of charge. The game will not support cross-save though, but to offset that there's a whole new set of Vita-specific trophies. The Vita version also supports local co-op on one device, allowing for some intimate tentacle time. Did I just really say that? Octodad will be out on the Vita on May 26th in North America and one day later in Europe for $14.99 or your original equivalent. Good news for the fans of fun and free little time wasters. A new PlayStation Vita free-to-play game called Vitamin Z is coming out next week. In the market already quite saturated with zombie games, here comes the game that puts a little twist on the genre. Vitamin Z is an action-packed shooter where you fight the hordes of zombie fruit and veggies. Yep, you've heard me right. Shooting them earns you Z, and that can be used to upgrade your gear as you progress further into the game. Vitamin Z will feature leaderboards, PSN trophies, and it will be out on May 27th, free of charge of course. Looks like Hyperdimension franchise found a new home on PlayStation Vita, as there is yet another game in this series coming to our handheld. The latest entry into the series, Hyperdimension Neptunia Birth3 V generation, will take you back into the alternate 80s themed dimension of game industry. As usual, your goal will be to prevent the destruction of all the CPUs, orchestrated by a malevolent alliance called the Seven Sages. The game will be out in North America on June 30th and July 3rd in Europe. I just wonder, what does the V stands for? A brainy mashup of Limbo and Scrabble will pun its way to PlayStation Vita later this year. Typoman is a dark puzzle platformer set in a world constructed of words and letters where even the protagonist is literally made of letters that spell hero. In order to survive, jumping and platforming aside, your job will be to find the right letters and put them together to create a keyword that fits the situation. Typoman doesn't have any release date yet, but it's coming to mobiles, PCs and consoles, including PlayStation Vita. Would you like a DayZ on Vita? This is the question that the developer of Barren, a new post-apocalyptic survival game, posted on Reddit 2 days ago. The game is currently in alpha and it already has everything that you would expect from a DayZ clone: zombie slaying, resource harvesting, crafting, base building, etc. The game is heading to PC, Mac and mobiles, but for Squid Applications, the developers of Barren, want to get your input on the Vita version, as it seems they are interested in releasing Barren on our handheld later down the line. Post your thoughts in the comments below and I'll make sure to relay them to the devs. Do it now! French developer NecoWorks teases Vita gamers with their new Japanese-style RPG called Project Light. It's a story-driven RPG with branching paths, plenty of characters to meet and turn-based combat. Project Light follows a story of Haru, who is desperate to leave the underground industrial metropolis ruled by an oppressive empire. He will team up with many allies, including a mysterious silver-haired girl that will play a key part in the adventure. Project Light will come to PC and consoles later this year, with PlayStation Vita version to follow. More news on the game as I get them. Developers of The Legend of Dark Witch, a Mega Man-style platformer, announced that they are bringing the game to PlayStation Vita later this month, in Japan. But don't worry, they plan to release the game to the international market as well. The game was originally released on the Nintendo 3DS, but the developers are making sure that the game is Vita-worthy with high-res visuals, bug fixes, multiple languages, faster load times and trophy support. We do not have the Western release date to speak of, but considering that the game was already localized on the 3DS, it shouldn't take long. And that concludes this week's In Vita news. You'll find links to the websites and trailers concerning today's topics in the video description below. Before you go, please check out my other videos by clicking on one of the thumbnails that you can see on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. PixelPolish out!